Hey guys, and welcome to a crazy new video we're doing here this week. We are stuck in lockdown here in Sydney, so we're going to be doing our first ever game show for Warhammer Underworlds. No strategy this week. I've got some guests online, people that I haven't seen in a long time, and you probably have seen on the channel a little bit. We'll start here with Kent. Kent, welcome to the game show. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, surviving this lockdown. Yeah.
What are you painting? What's on your table?
I'm painting the Soul Rag at the moment. They're kind of, I'm still working on them, but yeah, just got the base coats down to going to do the washes in a bit.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah.
Moving on, we've got Liam joining us also from Sydney. How is lockdown treating you? What are you working on?
I am working on uni stuff, but also when I have free time, I'm working on Blood Knights from like Age of Sigma. I got 25 of them to paint, so working on that, which has been pretty cool. Lockdown has been treating me all right because I am considered essential apparently, but that's all right.
Okay, fair enough. And finally, we have Craig joining us again. Craig, welcome back.
Hello.
What have you got going on your paint table right now?
I've been feeling the lockdown blues a little and haven't painted that much, but I've just got a Headcracker's Mad Mob, one more guy to go Headcracker himself, and then I'll be working on the new Stormcast from Dominion as well. So that's hopefully what I'll get to next, if the motivation wills me to do so.
Yeah. I missed a minute, actually. I didn't get that. But anyway, besides the point, I'm actually painting Kill Team right now. That's my little job here. That's come off the press with a recent announcement. It's going to be good fun. Let's move on. We're going to be doing a game show. I mentioned it. I'm going to mention the rules. It's going to be a very Jeopardy-like game show. There's going to be a board. There's going to be questions on it. And these fellas here are going to try and get the questions right. I've made the questions pretty hard, so I hope you guys can answer some of them. But we'll see, of course.
Oh man.
Very worried.
I'm scared.
I feel like there's a bit more expectation from me because I've played the game the longest, but I don't know. I feel like
I've played since season 1. I don't think I can.
I played since season 1, but I had a huge break, so I'm.
Yeah, exactly.
Longest continuously, right? Like I played it probably 2.5 years or something now, I think. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Cool. So the rules are going to be simple. You guys have an online buzzer. We've created a virtual game show. Once I've read the question, the first person to buzz in will get a chance to answer it. If they get it right, they get the points. If they get it wrong, they lose the points. If they get it wrong, we're actually going to give the other two people a chance to have a stab at it if they want. They will still lose points if they get it wrong, but they can also pass if maybe their answer was already said and it's a trick question. I don't know. But that's how this is. Anyway, that's it. Pretty simple. You also have to answer it in the form of a question. I'll be pretty forgiving with this one though, because Jeopardy is not the biggest game show in Australia, but it is a very fun game show and it is all the rage right now online. So we'll go into that. We are going to have a final question at the end of the night. I'll get to that when we get to it. But first of all, let's go into the categories. First up, we have got warbands and fighters. This category here is about warbands and fighters, surprisingly. Second category is Boomer Spire. This is for you, Kent, pretty much as the old player. This is all Shadespire questions.
Oh, yes.
See, I think we're more comfortable with that.
All that information is out of my head.
Oh, well, maybe Kent's the one that caught up that one. Third category is bad objectives. These are objectives that I think are bad. Fourth is going to be.
I already got it.
I know one answer already.
All right, we'll see. Fourth category is going to be what are spells, and it's named like that because no one uses them anymore. But there are spells in the game, and these questions are going to be about those. And the fifth category is about Dangle Bros. They're going to be the little guys that die at the start of the games. So they're the 5 categories. We're going to have a second round later on, and we'll go through those categories later. But we'll start here. Has anyone got a dice on them? Do we want to roll off for first go?
Oh, I do not have a dice.
I got one D6. We're not talking about like Underworlds.
No, we'll do a D6, Liam. So let's go 1 and 2. Kent goes first. 3 and 4. Craig goes first. 5, 6. Liam, you get to go first.
It's a 2.
Kent, first up on the categories. Which one do you want?
Let's just start 100 warbands, or warbands and fighters 100.
Warbands and fighters for 100. This question, there is this many Stormcast models available to play currently in Underworlds. Buzzed in Liam, first up.
Is it 12?
12 is not correct. Anyone else want to have a stab at it? Craig, Kent, we're going to pass. Kent got in first.
15?
15 is correct. There you go. So Liam, you will lose 100, but Kent, you'll gain 100. Kent, you got it right, so you get to keep picking.
Yeah, so go straight down to 200 for warbands and
Warbands
fighters.
and fighters for 200. This question, this model is the tallest standing model in the Underworlds range.
I can't buzz.
Oh, I can't. You haven't reset the
Yeah.
buzzer yet.
Buzzers are cleared. Sorry, guys. Liam, you stuck in first.
Who the OBR leader?
Kanan.
Kanan.
Kanan's correct.
Boom.
That is 200 for Liam. Hey, getting back into the positives. Well done. Liam, you get the next choice.
Can I please do Boomspire 500?
Boomspire for 500.
May as well. We were just doing 100, 200. May as well just go high for this
In
one.
the recent restricted list change, these two Shadespire cards were restricted for championship play. You went for the hard one, and this is what you get. No one's buzzing in. No one taking a stab? All righty. We'll buzz it out in 3 seconds if no one jumps in.
Oh,
Liam's gone for
I
it.
don't want to. I'm not risking it for that.
Yeah, for 500.
I'm just gonna say it now. Is it? It's not healing. It's an objective. I can tell you that. It's not ploy. No, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
So,
All right.
No, I'm not losing 500 points. I'm
Cover
good.
ground and mischievous spirit.
Oh, yes, I was just looking at this. Covered ground was from Skaven, of course.
That is right. It's a bit of a tough one. No one got that right, so we're going to keep it with you, Liam.
Okay, we'll do Spoonspire 100 to see what the easier ones are.
Boomspire
Shadespire
for 100. This fighter had the most wounds of any Shadespire fighter. I've got a clear buzzer. Sorry. There we go.
Ooh.
Kent
Ooh.
first.
Is it Gerzak?
It is Gerzak. Kent, you picked it up. He had 5 wounds. No one else in Shadespire had 5 wounds. Kent, your next
That's a
pick.
lie. That's a lie. Fuel inspired to 5. So
True, but he starts with 5.
That's
That's
true.
more wounds.
Let's do Dangle Bros 100.
Dangle Bros for 100. This Dangle Bro gets 3 dodge when it inspires. Liam.
Swingy dude from the Goblin set. What's his name?
The wingy dude
Splatter
from
things.
Goblin set.
He has the chain ball thing, but he swings at people and he can't move.
Oh, you mean the Fanatic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fanatic.
that is incorrect because he is not a Dangle Bro.
He's not a Dangle Bro.
He is a dangle bro.
He is not a Dangle Bro.
he is the key part.
No, it's a
He is the
linchpin.
key part.
He's
not
a core part.
linchpin.
Craig or Kent, any of you want to jump in?
I'm
on this
going
one?
in. I'm going in.
Craig, what do you want?
Is it the bat squig?
It is the Bat Squig.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Craig, next pick.
Oh, all right. Let's go bad objectives for 200.
Bad objectives for 200. This card requires you to roll at least 3 dice and have each show a different symbol. Craig.
Branching fate. I knew it would be. I knew
Branching
it would be
fate
on
is
here.
correct.
I knew it would
Oh.
be. The easiest of the scores.
Craig, your next pick.
Let's do what are spells for 200.
What are spells for 200? This warband was first released with Wizard, but the leader was not a wizard. Say that again. This warband was the first released with a wizard, but the leader was not a wizard. It's a bit of a tricky question. No one's buzzed in yet. No one. Gonna pass it out. Last
Hang
chance.
This leader was
Oh,
first
no,
released with
yes,
a wizard,
I-
but the leader was a wizard.
Craig, buzzed in.
Is it Carthane?
This warband?
Oh, the warband, right? Yeah. No. So Skates Wild Hunt.
Correct.
Is that what-
Skates Wild
yes.
Hunt. You had it, but I
Yeah,
wanted the
yeah.
warband name. I'll give that to you.
Yeah,
You're on the
yeah.
right path. Yeah, there was the
Didn't
first.
even- yeah.
Every other wizard had been the leader, but
Yeah.
all they were the Stormcast, but all of
leader
them were
and
wizards.
other people. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So, Craig, you have another pick. What's next for you?
Let's go bad objectives for 300.
Bad objectives for 300. Now, branching fate isn't the answer to all these, so you have to come up with a new one.
I know. What are the other? What are the,
This warband has a faction objective which scores you 8 glory, the most of any objective. It's a tricky one. Craig, it's jumped in there.
is it Magor's Fiends?
It is Magor's Fiends. Corn's Chosen is the objective. Corn's Chosen,
Sure
you need to
is.
have 1 surviving fighter and it needs to be your leader. That includes your own guys need to die. Very difficult to score. It is a bad objective. Craig, your next pick.
All right, let's go Dangle Bros for 200.
Dangle Bros for 200. These fighters have a wound characteristic of 1. Kent,
That's the spine fin.
fighters.
Oh, fighters.
Ooh.
Yes. There are
He's
multiple.
played so much Soul Rage. He's locked
It's
in.
gone into my
He's locked
head.
in on the fish.
Spine fin toxin on my head.
There is a second fighter that has a wound characteristic of 1.
What?
Yeah, there is.
Nah.
Yeah.
Everyone
pass
watching at
yet?
home's like, what are these guys doing?
I cannot buzz, but I will buzz.
You've all buzzed in, so I will give
Oh,
Kent a
okay.
chance. So Kent, not got it.
No, I haven't got it. Oh,
But,
man.
Craig was next in. Craig,
Is it Spine Fin and the Mushroom from Mollog?
incorrect. Liam,
I only buzzed in hoping they would also get the other two would get it.
you,
You know,
can,
I'm just like,
you can
I'm
pass if you don't want to take a stab at it. Passing is free.
I'll pass because I don't want to lose an extra few.
Okay. It was the Brimstone Horror.
Oh, the
course.
Brimstone. Yeah.
Brimstone
Look,
Horror and
guys,
Spine
we
Fin
never
were the
see
answers.
that. We never see that
It's-
warband.
The Mushroom
its
has
own
2
fighter.
wounds. That's
The mushroom
Yeah,
is
the
amazing.
mushroom definitely had 2
That is
wins.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's clear the buzzers. That was you, Craig, that picked it, and no one got it right. So you get to pick again.
All right, let's go Boomer Spire for 300.
Boomer Spire for 300. How many Chaos Warbands were released during Shadespire? Liam, first in.
It was 2.
Incorrect. Craig,
What
you were
was it,
next.
3?
We're just Shadespire. Oh, what am I
No,
doing?
I know what it is now. Can I have my turn back?
No, you locked that one in.
I know what it is.
Craig, you're up.
Boss.
What's the answer, Craig?
Oh,
Or you can
I
pass. if
don't,
you don't know
I'm
it.
going to pass. I'm
Pass?
going to pass. I
Ken,
think I know, but I don't
opportunity?
want to
Do
risk
it.
my points.
Ken?
Is it? I'm getting Nightbolt and Shadespire confused. Is it just 1?
Incorrect. The answer is 3. McGaw,
Yes, it was
Garrett,
three.
Spike
and
Cla- I didn't want to
Oh.
say
Oh,
Skaven,
Spike!
yeah.
Oh, Spike!
Skaven are a Chaos Warband.
Skaven are chaos.
Yes, there we go.
Oh,
Craig,
no.
still with you.
Craig's
All right, Boomer
annihilating.
Spire for
I
200.
feel so
Let's
much
make
better
it a
if
little bit
Ken's
easier.
at negative now.
Boom Spire for 200.
Yeah.
This Shadespire card has recently re-released and has become one of the most used ploys in the game. Liam buzzed in first as I reset it.
Is it healing potion?
Incorrect. Craig,
Jewel of Wits.
correct. It is Duel of Wits. Well
I
done,
just
Craig.
feel like that's just. I just feel
Goes
like
in every deck.
It's in every deck, basically. Yeah.
It is in every deck, yeah.
It goes in every deck.
Craig,
negative
All right,
1,000.
let's-
That's a win.
Let's go with Water Spells for 100.
what are spells for 100? My spell attack can do the most damage of any fighter before upgrades. I gotta clear the buzzers. There you go. My spell attack can do the most damage of any fighter before upgrades. No one's buzzing in, no one's having a stab at this one. Craig in first.
Is it Headcracker's attack? Because he can do most
Yeah,
damage.
it's head crackers.
When he's
It
in
is.
Jace-
It is, that is correct. He's got it. Craig still with you, taking a big lead
Oh
here
my
in this game.
God.
I know. Let's go Warbands and Fighters for 300.
Or bands and fighters for 300. This fighter is the only fighter in the game with a move characteristic of 6. This fighter is the only fighter in the game with a move characteristic of 6. This is before upgrades or any ploys you play. It's the number printed on the card. Either
Is it
side of the card.
inspired or uninspired, or
Got it.
like
Either side. Inspired
side.
or uninspired. No one's buzzed in yet. No one having a stab at this one? Last chance?
Look, I'm already at minus 1,000 points.
Buzz in first. Buzz in first.
I'm just gonna think of my answer first quickly, and I am thinking it is.
Don't name it. You got to buzz first, because otherwise, it's
Yeah.
pointless. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. Screw it.
All right,
Is
Liam.
it the corn doggo?
It is not. No.
Oh well,
Definitely
there we go.
not.
Cool. Give me the minus points. Let's
Craig
go.
or Kent, gonna pass?
I'll go in
Oh.
for it.
Oh, Craig's going for it. Craig, what
I'll
do you-
go for it. Is it the Bat Squig?
The Bat Squig. No, the Bat Squig is move 5. Kent,
I never play Moloch, so that's
it's
why.
open for you if you'd like to.
Yeah, let's try it.
Go
Is
for
it
it.
Scathe?
No, it's not Scathe. The answer is
It
actually
stays at 5.
Duke's Harriers. When it inspires, it
Oh,
goes to
I
6
don't
movement.
play
Oh, really?
Grimwatch.
Really? It goes
Yeah.
to 6.
It starts at 5, goes to 6 when it inspires.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
I feel so much better that no one else got this, but I
I
want to
know.
know how people. I want to know how people went at home because this is just going to be.
Yeah,
like,
if you're playing along at home.
Yelling at the screen, man.
I would be yelling at the
Keeva's
screen.
Keeva's at home. Keeva's at home being like, how did you not get that?
He is.
All right. So am I
Craig's still
picking
with you,
again?
yeah.
All right, Dangle Bow for 300. Let's go.
Dangle Bros for 300. These 2 warbands have fighters that are not even given a unique name. Liam.
Okay, it is skeletons.
Yep.
And oh my god, they were literally just on top of my goddamn head. I'm gonna say, is it Zeech? Because they technically didn't have one because it was just a blue horror and stuff.
But they are still unique names, Liam.
Oh,
There's no
well,
Kent,
one of
you
them's
buzzed in
right.
second.
Yep. So Sepulchral Guard and Briar Queen.
That is correct. Kent picks up the points. Big play. Let's move on. Kent, you get the pick of the board now.
Oh yeah. Let's do Danglebro 400.
Dangle Bros for 400. These 2 fighters were the first release that could not hold objectives. Liam.
Corn dog and the wild hunt dog.
Incorrect. The corn dog can hold objectives.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah, it's
smart
way
dog.
So good.
He's a good doggo.
What a smart dog. I want a dog like that.
Anyone else want to have a stab at this one?
First.
I'll give you a hint. It is Night Vault because in the original Shade Spy, everyone had hold objective on them. Not having a stab, Craig. Oh, Kent's buzzed in. Kent.
Is it Squig and the Godsworn dog?
No,
What?
no, it's not. Craig, can I have a stab at it?
What? I'm so confused now.
I know that it's definitely the Godsworn dog, but I don't know the second one, so I'm not willing to go out on a limb on it.
All right, we'll pass.
You're winning. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right.
I legitimately
there
have.
is
I have
there's a
no.
little
I
bit
have no
difference.
second. I have no second follow up for it. To go with that, I can't even remember.
It's
Night
actually
Vault
not the
Warbands, 'cause
Gods one. I'll move to the answer
is-
because it's not.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely out then.
Oops, I went to the wrong tab. The answer is Bonecracker and Gobbleluck, the 2 squigs in the Goblin Warband.
Oh, their
Oh,
first release.
that's
yeah.
such a okay.
I don't
that's
even
a
know
hard
the
one.
release date of Nightfall. That was good. But the dog from Godsworn can't hold objectives, right?
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah,
okay, good. Okay,
absolutely
good.
can't.
I am
We were
so
that
mad.
wrong.
Yes. Kent, you picked that one and no one got it, so it's still with you.
Yeah, let's try to get into positive territory. Let's do Dangle Bros 500.
Dangle Bros for
Ooh.
500. This Dangle Bro can teleport across the board with an action.
Oh, he's a hunter from the Beastmen.
Craig, you've jumped in.
Oh, I can't think of his actual name because I've
Yeah,
never
I
played them. Is it Cause the Snake? I know it's the Snake.
You know what? That's close enough for me.
Course.
I'll give you that.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Nah.
I knew the model. I just didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, that was
just
hard
built
because
a
of the
deck.
model name.
I just built a deck for Beastmen because I just picked up Beastgrave finally. And so I built decks for both of them and I did see that. So that's the only reason I got that one.
Yeah, it's back with you, Craig. Taking a big lead
All
here.
right. Let's finish off Boomer Spire for 400.
Boomer Spire for 400. I am the only Shade Spire fighter that loses an attack action when I inspire.
Shades.
So they go from having multiple attack actions to having less attack actions. It's a bit of a tricky one.
That is a tricky one.
No one's buzzing in. Everyone in silent thought.
I'm at negative 2000. Tell me I should not even care. I should just buzz. But
You have to have an answer. Like, oh, Craig
yeah.
jumped in. Craig first.
Is it Tefk? Is it Tefk from Chosen Axe?
Guess what? It is.
Yeah.
It is absolutely
because his attack actions combine basically in
They
strength for his
Yes,
for his
two
inspired
attack
side.
actions, and they combine together and just.
I should know this, right? That's the one.
Yeah,
the
'cause you
one
played
that I
them.
should get.
Played them
I'm the
for
only
weeks.
person on the planet who's still playing them.
Exactly.
No, shout out to Athlab. He's also playing.
He is playing them actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still with you, Greg.
All right, let's go. What are spells for 300?
What spells for 300? In Diachasm, there were this many wizards released. People are in their head counting out right now, trying to figure it out. There's some tricky ones. There are some wizards some fighters that look like they're wizards and aren't. And there are some fighters that don't look like wizards and they are. No one's buzzing in. Liam has jumped in first. What have you got, Liam?
5. There's 5.
Incorrect.
I'm just thinking because I know Slanesh doesn't have one.
You are wrong. Craig and Kent, down to you two.
Can't remember how many are in Vamps.
I think
Kent
it's
jumped in.
6.
Correct. Mayari,
it's
nice.
Sashia, Duval,
Yeah,
Gorath.
yeah, because there's
Kent,
2
Kanan.
in Vamps.
I got the 4. I could not remember how many were in Vamps. I wasn't willing to risk
2 in
it. But
Vamps.
Gorath was the one. Yeah.
Kanan also is a wizard, even though he doesn't look like
Yeah.
it. And also the Seraphon leader is not a wizard, even though he kind of
Yeah.
looks like one. So there's a few tricky ones in there.
Yeah, he's
Kent.
a priest.
He is a priest. Kent, we're with you.
All right, let's do bad objectives 500.
Bad objectives for 500. These 2 championship cards score you 5 glory. That's 5 glory each. I've got to clear buzzers for that.
Oh,
Nope.
That's so
2
hard.
championship cards score 5 glory. There are only 2. I believe there's a championship card that scores more than 2 currently. There's a lot of faction ones that do. These are
Those
championship
beautiful
ones.
deaths.
And they're also, just to be even more clear on this one, they are universals. They are not.
Oh, they're
faction ones.
universals.
They are
Okay.
only universals.
No, I definitely don't know this.
I
one.
know one
Should
of
be more
them, but I
specific.
do not know the second one.
Alrighty. Are we passing up?
Yeah, definitely passing. on
Kent
that.
pass. Liam, Craig.
No.
Yeah, I don't know the second one.
Okay, the answer's a bit tricky. It's Annihilation and Feed the Beast Grave.
And
It
What's the
sounds
one
so
that
what's
just-
going
obvious
on?
now. It sounds so
Yeah.
obvious now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the one that got released for every surviving fighter is a friendly hunter? Was that for 6?
I believe that
That
is
was-
6. It's Annihilation. plus one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yep.
Beat the
Um,
Beast Grave
yes.
isn't necessarily a bad objective. If you can beat the Beast Grave, it's
Do you
a good
remember the
It
objective.
comes to
series,
debate.
guys?
I'm not even going to touch
Yeah,
this.
no, but
Ben's-
now it's easier. It's easier to do now, though.
Ben's
Like,
been
is.
playing flip curse breakers. That's why he feels that it's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, Annihilation's fine. Let's settle with that one at least.
That's
Kent, we're still
true,
with you
yeah.
here.
Oh, okay. Let's do what? No, hold on. Let's do Warbands and Fighters 400 to get me to 0.
Yeah. This fighter was the second release fighter that had a 4 range attack action. The second release, not the first one. I'll give you a tip. The first one is Fast Rider. It's not him.
Oh, Kyrie. Oh,
Craig buzzed in first.
is it Kyrie from Blade Coven?
No.
Oh, she must have been later. Okay.
Kent
Is it the Archer from Yari's?
from Miari's?
Yeah.
No.
No, Blade
Oh.
Coven is before Miari's.
Like Coven is
remember?
before Miari. Yep.
And
Liam?
Kyrie does have a
Oh,
second.
full
oh no,
range.
because you said the first story. Sorry, yes, I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
yeah.
Second one
Um,
released.
You gonna,
I'm
gonna stab or you gonna
thinking-
pass?
Yeah, I'm already at like negative whatever points.
Yep.
Is it oh, are they, can you give me a hint? Is it a second season?
I'll give you a hint. It is in Night Vault.
Okay, cool. The highest range, is it someone from the Zeech Warband? Is it the leader's spell?
Incorrect. The answer
Cool,
is
I'll take that
actually
next. Then have a-
Anslain, the Revenant Archer.
Oh,
Your
I
Tharis.
completely forgot about that. Oh, completely forgot about
Starts
that.
at 3
Yeah.
range, but inspires to
A
4.
forgettable warband with a forgettable fighter.
They are very,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in 2 years, probably.
Still with you, Kent. Now you need 800 to catch up.
Well, yeah, let's do Warbands and Fires 500.
Finish this category off. Neither
Yeah.
of these two warbands have range 1 attacks that deal more than 1 damage whilst uninspired. So there are two warbands who have range 1 attacks, but they do not deal more than 1 damage whilst uninspired. So I've cleared your buzzers. Sorry, a bit delayed on that one.
That's hard.
It is. It's a hard one. It's 500
Yeah.
points. It's the last one in the category. I don't actually expect maybe people at home, if you can get this one without cheating, I'd be very impressed.
It'd have to be like a Shade Spy warband, you'd think, right?
You know what? I'll give you guys all a hint. One of them is a Night Vault warband. The other one is a Beastgrave warband.
Oh.
Yes. They can have more damage in their range 2 and range 3 attacks, keep in mind. It's just the range
Yeah.
1 attacks.
Yeah.
Everyone's sitting there thinking through their warbands.
That's
Tricky.
tricky.
Too hard? Kent's passing? Let you,
I'm
Craig and Liam?
passing. Even though I'm at negative 3,000.
Craig,
passing.
you want to have a stab at this one or you got to pass?
I'm going in.
All right, Craig, what do you got?
Zarbags, Gits, and the Grimwatch. Let's do it.
Unfortunately, you are 0 for 2 there. The answer was Thunderix and the Blade Cover.
Zarbags
Yeah.
has Zarbags Squigs are range 1 damage 2.
And also
Okay.
the Fanatic is damage 3 range 1 inspired as well.
Yeah.
So there we
yeah.
go. Thunderix and Blade Coven. Thunderix have range 3 attacks that do good damage. Blade Coven actually have range 2 attacks
Yeah.
with the leader, but there you go. Still with you, Ken?
Yeah.
All right, let's do, where am I? 800 minus 800. So if I get two,
Where am I?
If I get two
Ken,
400s,
Ken,
then it'll be
join,
fine. Right?
Join me. It's fine.
Join me.
Care
I'll do,
factor 0 right now. We're
I'll
going
do
good.
bad objectives 400.
Bad objectives for 400. This card lets you score 1 glory for standing on 3 objectives. If I clear buzzer.
Is this
Sorry,
a
Craig?
universal or?
This is a
Oh.
universal, yes.
I didn't buzz. I've still got my buzz doesn't come back.
Oh, yep. Sorry, clearing buzzers. You guys can jump in now if you want to have a go at it. 1
That's
glory
insanely
for
crap.
standing on
Okay.
3 objectives. Yes, well, it is called bad objectives, isn't it? The category.
Yeah, it's like a third. Because there was like one in Shade Spy or Nightbot where it was like until we stand or where we stand or something.
Yep.
And that was 2 for 3, but this is 1 for 3.
It
It's
is.
weird.
It's also a card that people are putting in their decks. It's actually like if you look on Underworlds DB and you go to popular cards, it does pop up in that list.
Oh, because it's a surge, probably, right? Then
Maybe.
Or,
Maybe it is a surge.
It's probably a surge.
oh, maybe
that
it's a.
goes-
And also, I will give this other hint.
It's
there
probably
I
might
a
know
be
the
a-
hybrid.
card. I just don't know the name.
There might
I know the
be a
card.
second condition on the card. It might be a
Yeah,
hybrid.
I
It's
know
a
the card.
hybrid. It must be a hybrid. Yeah, that makes sense. I have no idea.
I know the card. I just don't know the name.
Cool.
So
All passing? Liam, you
I
have
guess
lost?
so.
do I want
I have
to?
a funny feeling it's like one that's like from the Seraphon, like
I know
Yes.
exactly what it is.
The
What's
answer?
its name?
Fleeting Primacy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
knew
was
it had
just
primacy in
looking.
the name.
Oh,
The
Yeah, it's
it's a hybrid?
worse temp Vic. It's worse
The-
temp Vic,
it is. The alternative for it is you have two
which
you
is
have two
even
fighters
harder.
on objectives in enemy territory and primacy. So
Yeah,
that
for
is
1
hard.
glory, it's even harder.
Even harder. It's but people are running it because they're just like desperate for
Yeah.
cards. Kent's still with you.
Yeah, I think maybe it was Tommy's Briar Queen that had that in his hold objectives deck. I saw
Just
that.
really need that. Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
do bad objectives 100 for a morale boost.
Bad
Let's
objectives
hope
for
we get
100.
this one.
You will score 4 glory if you score this card that requires you to be standing on 3 objectives. There might be more to the card. But they're 4 glory if you are standing on 3 objectives. Craig,
Is it Oath of Supremacy?
that is incorrect.
Oh,
Liam again, down to you guys. No one's passing. Liam, Kent, anyone jumping in?
Yeah.
Should be
Yeah,
easy. I don't know.
Should be easy. You'll probably kick yourself after hearing
Yeah.
this one.
I'm more annoyed that Craig got the easy one.
Let's go then. Let's go to the answer. It is dug in.
Of
well, Oath
course.
of Supremacy does give you 4 for standing on 3, right? Is that a card? Do they even have Oath of Supremacy?
You
Not
just
the one I
made
was
that
looking
up.
for.
I reckon Kiva
Wow.
would smashed all these questions, eh?
Probably would have. Yeah.
So-
It's,
These are all in Kiva's deck.
Kent, with you.
Oh, still with me. Okay.
Yeah, round out the board
Let's
for us.
do 400.
What are spells for 400? Before this
Yeah.
card rotated out, you could make one fighter a level 3 wizard. Which fighter was it, and how did you do it?
Oh, how do you do it? Oh. Oh,
This
do you
is a
have to
tricky
name
little
the
thing.
card?
You don't have to
Do you
name the
have to
card.
name the card?
No, you don't have to name the card. Name the fighter and describe the card. That'll be enough for me, Craig.
Is it Fedra and you gave her a ploy that gave you +1 wizard level?
A ploy that gave you +1 wizard level? No.
Upgrade.
Upgrade is correct. I'll give you that. It is
Yeah.
Thedra. You play Arcane 7 on her when she was uninspired. Arcane
Yeah.
7 gave you +1 wizard level, and you can only use it on
Yeah.
level 1 wizard. So she's level 1 uninspired, but she
And then she
inspires level
inspires
2,
to 2 and she goes to 3. Yeah.
she goes to 3. It's a
Did
bit of a
you
tricky
bump Craig's score twice?
one. No, I went down the back.
No.
Oh, you went to. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
sorry.
subtracted
yeah, I
it,
was
then he
on fire,
corrected
yeah.
him, so he was close enough. Craig,
Oh, I get you. Yeah. All good. All good.
there's one space left, so we'll go straight to the last one here. Final question. You gain +1 wound by rolling 2 of this symbol when casting Wild Form. Liam in first.
I do not know this card.
Is this lightning?
Is it lightning? Incorrect.
Well, there you
Kent's
go.
in second.
Swirls. It's the swirls, right?
No, it's not.
It's freaking crits.
Oh no.
It's freaking crits.
Craig, would you like it?
I feel like Ben's messing with us just to make us say the right dice name. Yeah, why not? Is it crits?
It is crits.
Fucking crits. Sorry for my
That,
language.
you
God
guys,
damn
that
it.
was a slam dunk, guys.
I should have waited. Should have been a bit.
I am
patient.
so triggered right now.
It's the answer. It's crits. Ken's answer to every problem in this game.
It should
Chris?
be. Yeah, that should be. I should be an expert, right?
There are 3 dice
That's
sides. Of
right.
course, someone's going to get that one. Now we're at the halfway.
I would like
part
to
of this
say
Yes.
I am winning in the race of me and Ken on
Race to the
losing.
bottom.
Well, it might look doom and gloom for you now, Liam, but I want to say this. Round 2 is double points, which means that bottom row are 1,000 points. So, I mean, if you get all 5
Yeah,
of
it
those,
just don't know
will
when
swing
that is not
very
Double
far.
jeopardy. Okay.
I'll win the early round, which doesn't matter, and then lose the one that does. So that's the.
fair enough. Well, you know what? We'll come back after this break. We're going to have an intermission with a video from one of our completely legitimate sponsors that exists in real life. Once we're back, we'll recap that first round and we'll jump into round number 2 of our Underworlds Jeopardy game.
Tired of rolling daggers with hammer fighters? Tired of rolling supports when you need to hit? Roll terribly no more. Tabletop Sydney has a revolutionary new product, Crit Spray. One application to your dice and you will roll nothing but crits. You can purchase Crit Spray today. The secret ingredient is tears.
Welcome back from our break. I am back and we're going to go through the scores quickly heading into the second round, which is double points. We're starting out in 3rd place, also known as last place, Liam. Negative 3,200 points. How'd that first round go for you? Did you get
Don't
any
wanna talk
right?
about it.
No?
I did. First 2 or 3 questions I got right. And then I went full deep into let's go 500 points. And then we all quickly learned, but they are risky.
They are
Very
risky.
easy.
They are risky.
Second place, Kent. Negative 1,300 points. Not too bad. You kind of caught up a bit, then had a few tankers at the end of the round there.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I knew this game okay, but I guess not.
There are some difficult questions for sure. Craig in first place, 1,400. Feeling good with your, is that 2,700 point lead there?
Yeah, I would trade being better at the actual game for winning this, but this is a nice second place for that. So.
Right, well, let's get into the second round then. We've got 5 new categories. The first category is Flip 'em. These are related to flipping objectives, so all the cards are related to that. The second category is Cogs of Power, and these are actually upgrades specific questions. Obviously, the cogs in
okay.
the corner,
Makes
that's what that's
sense.
about. The third category is called I Cannot Believe It Isn't Vortimus, where every question, it's going to seem like Vortimus is the right answer. He is not. Vortimus is, there is another answer that is not Vortimus, and that is the correct one. So all the questions describe Vortimus well, but find the alternative. The fourth category is Big Boys. Everything in this category is for models that have 5 or more wounds, so the big boys. And the sixth category is what are the odds? These are all the cards that Jacko plays. So,
I was going to say, this seems like a Jacko category.
That's great.
so if you know those cards well, that might be a great category for you. Now, Craig, you're in first place. I'm going to give Liam the first choice of board here because he's in last place.
Okay.
Liam, let's start with you. Where do you want to go to?
I'm going with what are the odds 200?
What are the odds for 200? First question. Rebound succeeds when these symbol or symbols are rolled on a dice. Kent.
Crit and dodge.
Crit and dodge. Crit and or dodge is the correct answer. Kent, cheeky 200 points to start the round there. I like it. What are you going with?
Let's do 200 for flip 'em.
Flipping for 200. We've got this upgrade flips an objective when the fighter finishes a move in it. This upgrade flips an objective when the fighter finishes a move in it.
Ken,
Also,
you should
memory-
know this.
I
push
should
as well.
definitely know this.
Yes.
You're the only one
Is
in
this
this
different
whole voice
from
call.
moving through the objective?
You have to finish a move on the objective.
I've used this for so many games. I've just
Yep.
forgotten it.
It's a Beast Grave card.
I know.
You probably know the card in your head, Kent, but you probably haven't got the name of it, do you?
Can an answer be a card in Ken's deck?
No, it's got to be more specific than that. Kent, jumping in.
Is it lethal snares?
It is Lethal Snares.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
On a roll, Kent.
Yeah, let's go flip 'em 400. Let's see if I can feed the beast grave, so to speak. with
Yeah, you
this
have probably the most
particular
experience.
column.
Beast Grave category.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the only warband with a gambit that lets you flip an objective. The only warband with a gambit that lets you flip an objective. Liam, you got him first.
Is it Sylvaneth?
It is not Sylvaneth. Kent.
Oh, well,
Is it Hrothgorn?
It is Hrothgorn's Mantrappers. Kent, doing well with this category. This is your one for sure.
All right, let's keep feeding that beast grave. 600 on flip 'em.
Flipping for 600. This ploy lets you flip an objective in your territory as long as no one is standing on it. Sometimes you see a card and you're like, that's what that does, but you got to recall the name of it and it gets pretty hard. Hope you at home there are doing well. It's tough. I don't think I do well at this game. I'm lucky in that I have the benefit of research, but being put on the spot here, I definitely would not. I'd be down past Liam, I think. No one buzzing in. Alrighty. Last chance to buzz in before we go straight to the answer. It's risky to buzz in, obviously. It's 600 points. It could knock you quite far down low.
I should know this, but I can't.
All right, that's
No.
too long. We'll go with the
Yeah, it's too
answer.
long.
Unexpected peril.
Yeah.
There's
okay.
also
No
one
way
of
I
the-
was getting that.
One of the only flip objectives that don't require a range as well, which is very handy. Most of them require a range to a fighter. Kent, still with you.
Yeah, let's keep going this down flip them 800. Let's see how we go.
Flipping for 800.
Might be the only score, points I score. So
Yeah, these two warbands can score faction objectives for flipping an objective. These are faction objectives for flipping an objective, not universals. There are two warbands that can do it.
I know one of them for sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
Liam's jumped in.
Man Trappers and against Sylvaneth, because I swear to God they had them. They had spell cards that let them do it.
Liam, it's not Sylvaneth. I hate to say it.
That's fine.
Craig, you jumped
4,400.
in.
I'm going for 5,000 here.
I'm going to
Craig?
go for Hrothgorn's Man Trappers and Starblood Stalkers.
Oh, yep.
He's got it. Big.
I swear Sylvaneth had them. I'm going to look it up afterwards.
They might have removed it.
You're
there
going
might
to be
be-
like Charlie with the whiteboard.
No,
but
no,
with
'cause they're
Sylvaneth
Nightfall,
in the
right?
center.
Sylvaneth right here.
tokens until beast
has-
grave.
They also
Nah,
can
they-
remove objectives.
had
That's a different
spells.
one. So removing is not.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah,
They
yeah.
could remove. Cool. Can I have my points back?
No
That's-
refunds.
That's
no
not how
refunds.
this works. Craig, still now with you.
All right. Let's do big boys for 400.
Big boys for 400. This fighter only turns into a big boy when it inspires. A big boy obviously defined as having 5 wounds. Liam's in first.
Is it one of the Ard Boys, the leader of the Ard Boys, Gozak? When he takes damage, does he get it bigger?
No, Liam, that is not the answer.
Cool. I'm going for 5,000 here. Let's
Craig,
go.
Craig, what do you got?
Is it Thundrick?
Thunderic
There
is
is
one of the correct
Thunderic.
answers. Yeah, we'll give it to you for that.
Yeah.
The other one is actually Full Grimnar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thunderic does go from 4 to
I
5.
should know that
becomes a
one.
big boy. You should, I was
Bloody
surprised you get that
dwarves.
one.
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, I was gonna get Sundrix.
Craig, still with you?
All right, I cannot believe it isn't Vortimus for 200.
Cannot believe it isn't Vortimus. Remember, the answer is not Vortimus. This wizard with a spell attack action has a movement characteristic of 4 whilst uninspired.
Vortimus.
Technically, yes, but no. Craig, we're going with you for the first buzz player.
Is it Headcracker?
Is it Headcracker? Guess what? It is not. Headcracker has 3 movement.
Three wins, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
He's
3
4.
moves,
He's
yeah.
4 when he's inspired.
I thought they were 4 all the time. Oh no, you're right. 3 to 4. Yep.
Kent or Liam want to stab at it?
I am thinking of wizards.
Uh,
Go Kent, go. You take it. I'll go last. You go Kent. Buzz Kent.
Oh, I
Is it-
can't rebuzz. I can't
Kent?
rebuzz. I know what it is.
is it Yulthari?
There was actually 2. Yothari is one of
Yeah.
them. Mayari is
Yeah,
the other.
of
Yeah.
course. It has to be an elf. Yeah.
Yes. Kent, we're with you now.
What's my score? 300. So let's do a 400. Let's do a Cogs of Power 400.
Cogs of Power for
No,
400.
Kent. Stay with me in the negatives. It's
This
fun.
upgrade cannot be included in an Underworlds deck. This upgrade cannot be included. Liam in first.
The avatar.
Correct. It is Avatar of the Ogre.
Well done.
Bit of an easy one. Liam, with you.
Going back boys. Oh shit.
Running
Now you got to pick.
Cogs of Power 1000.
Big question. 1,000 points. Martial Adept is a hybrid card scored by having a fighter with 3 or more upgrades. This is the other condition to score it. Craig.
Is it 2 attack action upgrades?
Correct.
Oh my god.
2
That's
or more
brutal.
attack and
He's-
upgrades. That's a big one there. You're in a nice spot now, Craig. You get to choose the next category. Well,
I cannot believe it's not. It isn't Vortimus for 800. Let's go.
800. Alrighty.
Yeah.
This wizard has an action that is not a spell action. Liam,
Gorav.
that is not a spell action.
Yeah, it's an action of a spell, but it's not like
It's called a spell action.
oh, dumb thing. Stupid wording. No, it's fine.
Craig or Kent?
Has an action. Not.
Obviously, Vortimus can summon a blue horror with his action. It is not a spell action.
Oh, separate from the attack actions, is it? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is an an
okay.
action on the card. So blue horror, something a blue horror is an action.
Action or reaction? Just action.
Action.
Action. Okay. Ooh.
Is that a pass from you, Kent and Craig? Save the points.
Yeah.
I genuinely I'm trying. Oh.
Craig,
Oh wait, that's not a wizard. I pass.
Pass.
We just talked about that.
you buzzed in. I'll take points off for that to keep it a competitive game.
Fine,
Got too
fine,
excited.
fine.
The answer was actually Carthane. You can toot the horn.
Yeah, we literally just talked about this,
Oh.
and also I was going to say the Star Priest from Stabler, but we just talked about the fact.
Yeah,
it's not a
that's right.
wizard.
That was
was-
my first thought as well.
Yeah,
but-
no, Carthane's horn. You're right.
We're with you still, Craig.
All right, let's keep it rolling. I cannot believe it isn't Vortimus for 600.
I thought you were going to say 1,000, but like, oh, we can't even get 800.
Yeah, I'm
believe-
worried.
It isn't Vortimus. This wizard with 4 health leads a warband of 4 deployable fighters. Craig in very quickly.
There's 2 answers. One is the Crimson Court, and the other is Headcracker's Mad Mob. Oh,
Yes.
3 answers, right? My Ares is also a 4-fighter warband.
Is it
Does-
deployable,
Not-
including
not full
him?
health.
Doesn't have 4 health.
Oh, okay. Well, it was Headcracker and
Headcracker is
Deval,
correct. We'll give you that. You nailed it. Yes, also Deval. Very good, Craig. Next question.
All right, big boys for 200.
Big boys for 200. When this big boy inspires, his hammer attack turns into a dagger attack. Kent,
Oh, no. Oh. Oh no.
Big boy is 5 or more wounds.
Oh god, I messed that up. I thought it was Morgok for a second, but it's not.
It isn't Morgok?
No.
Would
What
you
is
like
it?
to say Morgok? Ken?
Morgok? Is it Morgok?
It is Morgok. He
Yeah,
starts
yeah,
with
yeah.
hammers, and he goes
Big boys
to
are
daggers.
five or more, not 6.
Five or
No,
more.
no, no.
We're not
He has
going for
2
du-
hammers. Okay, all right.
No, he
Two
does go.
hammers.
They go to
2 hammers
swords
and goes
when
to
they're
He goes
3
inspired.
swords. Okay, all right.
And they're all daggers when they're inspired, right?
When
They
they're inspired, they're
are
all
all
daggers.
daggers inspired, yes.
Yeah.
But Morgok starts hammers, the other 2 do start daggers.
That's right.
Kent,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 200 to get above 0.
Cogs of power for
For
200.
cogs of power. Yeah.
Alrighty. According to Underworlds DB, this upgrade is the most commonly used upgrade in the game.
I can't buzz.
Oh, yep, now you can. Oh, Liam has jumped in very quickly with that, though. Liam,
Is it great strength?
it is great strength. Well done,
Nice.
Liam.
Yeah.
Bit
I'd
of
rather
an
great
easy
strength
one
or
for
got
Tom.
right fort.
It's either that or great fortitude, one of the two.
Yeah,
For
people
sure.
use great strength.
Some aggro people don't even bother with great.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has great strength in their decks, more or less. Liam, we're with you for picking a category here.
It's like an ordeal for Liam.
What are the odds? 1,000.
Oh,
This is going to be a difficult one. Risky Prospect deals damage to a friendly fighter when this symbol is rolled on a dice, but gives glory when this symbol is rolled. So you have to get both symbols and what they do with regards to Risky Prospect.
I'm already down the bottom, so let's do this.
All right, Liam?
So it gives you glory for when you roll a crit,
Yes.
and
Okay.
then to a friendly fighter, Risky Prospect is definitely not a spell. I'm guessing it is dodges.
Incorrect.
Oh well, give me 6,000. Let's go.
Liam races to the bottom.
I only
Wrangle
know
Kent.
the glory part because
You only know the
that's
glory
what
part 'cause it's something
Jacko
Jacko
rolls
would
when he
do.
plays that in his Skaven deck.
Kent's jumped in.
Okay, it's the crits when you get glory, and it's lightning for the damage.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice.
Or channel. Obviously, I accept lightning or channel.
Done
Channel's
it.
pretty hard to figure out. Kent, in the positives. Next one's for you.
Where am I? Yeah, let's do what are the odds 400.
What are the odds for 400? Daylight Robbery steals a glory from an opponent.
I-
When this
on the
symbol,
buzz.
when
On
this
the buzz,
symbols
but I
are
can't.
rolled on dice. Oh, there you go. Craig, you snuck in fast.
It is a hammer or a crit. It's 50-50.
Hammer or crit is correct. Yep, we'll give you that one. Apologies for the buzzer, everyone. That's obviously
All good.
me being me. Craig, with you.
All right. I cannot believe it isn't Vortimus for 400.
Of course, my favorite category, of course. This wizard has a 2-range attack that is a 2 hammers for 2 damage while uninspired. So 2 range, that is 2 hammers for 2 damage, uninspired. What is that wizard? Liam.
I'm kicking underneath here, but is it Curse Breakers?
I need a
Leader
more
of
specific
Curse
fighter. The leader?
The leader of the Curse Breakers.
Correct. It is
Nice.
Stormsire.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say Headcracker, but I don't think it is.
I'm
No,
surprised
he's swords.
Yes. I'm
Oh, yeah,
surprised
you're right.
you
Yeah,
didn't get
sweet.
that one
Yeah.
actually, Craig, because you were watching me play that the other day.
That's true. Innate hammer. Yeah, I did forget that.
you
I
go.
put it out of my mind.
Liam. With you.
I cannot believe it's Vortimus 1,000.
Cannot believe it is Vortimus. These 2 wizards inspire to 4 move, 2 dodge, and 4 health. 2 wizards that inspire 2 move, 4 dodge, 4 move, 2 dodge, and 4 health. That is not 2 shields or 2 defense.
And
whatever you wanna call that.
they move to that, or they may already have one of those.
Either. When they are inspired, they have those stats. It's a bit tricky.
Okay, I know one of
Okay,
them.
I know one of them
Mm.
too.
Okay.
Waiting for you guys to buzz in if you think you've got it.
I'm just trying to work out the second one.
I'll give you guys a tip because we're getting there. One of them is from Diachasm, the other one is from Nightfold.
Okay.
Liam.
Okay. I know I'm kicking down. One is Headcracker.
Mhm.
The second one is it Zarbag?
No, Zarbag is 3 wounds. Craig in second.
Is it Headcracker and Thedrel?
No, Cedra's 3 as well. Kent,
Headcracker and Briar Queen.
correct.
Nice.
Yes.
I hate this game.
I forgot that Briar Queen was a wizard. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
everyone
because
does.
she does Howling Vortex is a good spell that she can play.
She does, yeah.
Would
Yeah.
I get up to 10,000? Can I get to -10,000 for this?
is it
Settle
possible?
down. Settle down. Kent, with you.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I will do 600 cogs of power.
Cogs of power for 600. This warband has 2 faction upgrades that provide innate results on a dice. Craig, very quick in that one.
It's Curse Breakers. They have a spell one and they have innate hammers.
Of course. Yeah.
Absolutely. Innate is very powerful. Craig, with you for the next one.
Big boys for 600. Let's go.
Big boys for 600. This big boy is both a hunter and a
Oh.
quarry. Oh, that was
Oh.
quick. Craig by probably a millisecond over Kent.
I went in, but I actually think I got it wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Hrothgar, but I'm pretty certain that's not right.
I know who it
Incorrect.
is.
Kent.
Yeah,
your second.
he's just a hunter.
I was gonna say Slake Slash, but it's not Slake Slash.
Isn't it?
And now
Isn't it?
what? No, he's
I think it is.
it's Slake Slash.
Give that one to Liam. That is.
It is Slake Slash. I'll give it to
Yeah.
Kent and I'll give it to Liam as well because he definitely had that one. We're being a bit
Yeah.
loose here. We've got to help Liam
He was
out.
definitely a
Liam's 6,000.
quarry, and then
He is a
Warrior
quarry and a
hunter.
hunter. Yeah, yeah.
Warrior
He's a quarry and a hunter. Okay.
I feel like after
Yeah.
this, everyone's gonna go through all their cards, just reading and be like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, it seems so easy once you get the answer, but when you're sitting there with
And I
no
think
information in
is
front of you,
Otterpuddle a hunter as well as a quarry as
no,
well?
he is not
Or
a
is he-
hunter,
he's just a quarry. Yeah.
Oh,
and he
Otterpuddle.
also is not a big boy. He is.
Yeah, no.
Might even
just-
be
I'm
called a
thinking-
dangle.
He's
He's
the
a
only.
child.
They're the only 2 innate quarries, right?
Yes, there are 2 in the game. Yeah, those 2. Kent, with you for the next category.
600. What are the odds?
600. What are the odds?
Oh, I can't pause, by the way.
Yeah, got it. Storm Ward stops opponents resolving a spell when this symbol or symbols are rolled on a dice. Storm Ward. It's a chance to stop a spell.
I've never
Liam.
heard of that.
Focus. And crits.
Correct. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
yeah. I'll have.
Okay, I'm taking.
He didn't say the second part.
Oh,
He didn't say the second part.
I'm being generous.
Done.
All right, Liam. 5 left. Which one are we going with?
We all know my thing. I know nothing about flip them because I don't play that. I'm just gonna do big boys 1,000.
Big boys 1000. This big boy hits with a 2-hammer attack for 3 damage and has a scything attack. Kent.
Mollog.
Incorrect.
It is
Liam's next. Yep.
Oh,
OBR's leader,
Kanan. Yes.
Kanan. That guy.
It is Kanan.
Yeah,
Mollog's second
Mollog
attack
hits for-
isn't
I'm
scything.
back, boys. I'm back.
All right,
what a
wait,
comeback.
what-
It didn't have the scything keyword.
It
when
doesn't
it-
have the
when
scything
came out.
keyword. It explains
It
it as
just
scything.
has target
That's not
all
scything.
adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas
It was
Kanan
before
does.
Scythic came out in season 3.
That is-
That's a technicality and a half. God
It is,
damn.
but that's my trick question for you for the category. Gonna
Oh.
throw one in there for
1,000
1,000.
points.
What are the odds?
1,000
What are the odds
points.
that Kent would get that wrong?
Kanan is the correct
Oh.
answer. Liam, clawing it back. What do you got?
Let's do big boys 800.
Big boys for 800. This big boy has a reaction as well as 2 attack actions. Craig.
Oh, God, Craig.
It's Hrothgorn. You can shoot.
It is
hit, and
Hrothgorn.
Drag him in.
Of course.
Yes.
Scorpion him in.
Craig with you. 3 left.
Let's finish off. What are the odds for
What are
800?
the odds for 800? Terror Shield gives +1 defense when this symbol or symbols are rolled on a dice after an enemy fighter's move action.
What are these cards?
Ask Jacko.
Has Jacko actually used this?
Yes.
I don't think he's used this. one.
Really? Okay.
I know this card, but I don't know the symbol.
All right. Let me know if you guys are passing and we'll move on.
Yeah, I'm pass.
Kent's pass, Craig. I think time's expired. We'll move on from this one. Oh, Liam's buzzed in last second. Liam.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it is dodge and crits because I feel like that's something that Jacko would do.
That is incorrect.
Shield it.
The answer
Cool.
is lightning or channel.
There you go.
Cool. I'm loving
We
this.
are
This is
we are
great.
still with you, Liam.
Oh, great. Cogs of power 800 because I know nothing about Flip'em still.
All right, Cogs of Power 800. This ploy lets you discard an opponent's upgrade. That's a ploy. Kent.
Psychic Strike.
That is correct.
Mm.
Kent climbing back into this game.
Yeah, you should come back and join me.
Time to feed the beast grave. All
For
right.
1,000. These 2 championship legal cards are the only 2 that could let you flip all 5 objectives with a single power card.
Oh, I know one, but I don't know the second
I know one, but I don't know the name.
I know one. Oh, what would the other one be? Flip all 5 objectives with a single power.
If you
There's
guys at
2
home
of
have
them.
it,
Is that what you're saying?
there are 2 of them. There are 2 cards where theoretically you can flip all 5 objectives whilst playing the card. Just that card as well. Now, obviously, you don't always get 5, but you know, might be a
Yeah, I know
0.1%.
one, but I don't know the second one. Yeah.
Are we passing down?
Yeah, I'm passing. I know one of them, but I don't know the name of the card anyway.
I don't play these kind of cards, so I'm out.
There's a new card. I don't know what I'm assuming an older card is.
All right, the 2 cards are Mass Upheaval and Great Tremors.
Great Tremors.
Great
the
Tremors.
Crit one, right?
Roll 5 dice on
Yeah.
every crit you flip.
Yeah, that's the crit one. What's Mass Upheaval?
Mass Upheaval is a spell. If you get it off, and it's 2 lightning, I believe, you roll a magic dice for each objective. On a lightning, you flip it. So it's pretty hard to
There
get.
was no way I was getting that one. Magic and flipping. There's no way. There's no way I get
It's
that.
a bit of a tricky one. So we're going to be going to our final round in a second. It's going to be a final question, but just give a score update. Kent in second place on 2,300. Liam in the back marker here, negative 5,200. Craig in the lead, 3,400. However, this last question could flip it all around for you, Craig. You're definitely not out of reach right now of Kent. You're probably out of reach of Liam. I don't think he's getting back. But
hey,
you're doing well. We'll go with the last round. But yes, Kent.
So do you bet? You can bet only up to your amount, or you can bet as much as you want, or how does that work?
We will get into that after our lovely commercial break.
Yeah.
We'll gotta have our break. We get sponsored by
enough.
very serious companies that are totally not fake. So please take us away with the sponsor segment. We'll come back with our final round. We'll see you in a bit.
Tired of painting warband after warband? Contrast paint's still taking too long to finish your army? Tabletop Sydney has a solution for you with every coat. One application to your model and it will be battle ready. Spend less time painting and more time tabling noobs. Purchase your can today.
And welcome back from our very exciting commercial break. We're back with what we're going to call Final Jeopardy. It's totally made up. We didn't steal that off any network or anything. Basically, we're going to ask one question to our lovely fans here, or lovely players, and they're going to be able to wager many points as they want. Now, Liam, being on negative 5,200 points, he's doing very well. He can't wager any points. What we're going to say, if he gets it right, we'll put him on 0. We'll be kind to him. We'll get him back to neutral so he can finish the game with a bit of happiness. Kent and Craig, there's a bit of math on how much you need to wager on this question. And don't forget, you can always wager 0 if you don't think you have the answer. Now, I'm going to ask the question, but I'm going to add one tiny little thing here. And that is, for this question, we're doing Price is Right style. Whoever gets closest without going over will win it. Okay, if 2 people guess, because it's a blind guess, you're going to be messaging it to me separately. If 2 people guess the same number, you'll both win. So I think it's pretty unlikely. I'm going to get to the final question. You will have 30 seconds to answer it to me on Discord. I have a timer on my phone right here. The question is this. How many fighters exist in Warhammer Underworlds? Time has started. How many fighters exist total?
Wow.
All seasons. How many, I think the easiest way to count it is models. How many warbands are there? Obviously, it's Price is Right style, so you can always throw 1 down there if you think everyone's going to go over. Very quick answer there from Mr. Liam. See if I'll wait for Kent and Craig very seriously to think about this one.
Oh wait, hang on.
Running out of time here from both of you, Kent and Craig.
All right. Okay. I'm just so bad at math that it took me that long to do the multiplications in my head.
All right. I'll give you 10 seconds to get an answer in, as well as your wager, please.
Okay. 1.
Getting there. Okay, interesting. Just waiting for Kent. 5 seconds, Kent. Very good. All righty. Let's start from last place with this. We're going to start with Liam. Mr. Liam. Negative 5,200 points. You have guessed 48 fighters. That is an interesting guess. We'll keep that in mind. We'll then go to Kent. He has put 120 fighters as his answer. He's wagered 1,300. Looking to get he'd probably get the win if he gets this one right. It's a good wager, Kent.
Mm-hmm.
And then our final player, Craig, he has set 152 fighters. It's quite high. He's wagered 1,000 of his points. Are you guys ready to know the correct answer to this question?
Bring it on.
The answer is 168. Craig, you are our champion.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He's got it.
Can I just
By the
say,
way,
I feel like I don't have 160 cards of fighters. Like, I look
Yeah,
at my
you
card
do.
collection,
Okay.
I'm like, I does
The
not feel
basic
like
math,
160 cards.
36 times 4, average of that, and then I just threw on an extra bit of numbers for some sauce. And,
Did you include the fish as a fighter?
if you had a
Yeah,
model,
Fish is a fighter.
Yeah,
Model
anything
or
as a
card?
fighter. Anything as a card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a fighter.
I mean, I'm going to say, Liam, even if I didn't, it still puts it down to 167. And you guessed at least 100.
There's 36.
No,
There's
I was just
36
thinking- I
warbands.
was just like- I was just like, that's where I got confused. I'm like, 36 war. I was like, oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a few. I mean, for example, I mathed that with Vortimus Ice 9 having 6 fighters. So, 6 models. So,
It also
Still-
helps when you have all the warbands painted.
I mean, you can look on the World's DB, but yeah, it adds a bit of space there. So thank you, you three, for playing. Craig, it's a champion. Do you have any final words of victory for everyone watching at home?
I'd just like to say that this is me lording it over Kent for beating me severely with his disgusting crits with his soul raid over the last few days. So this is
Fair enough.
payback for that, and I will wear it proudly.
Very good. Kent, any follow-up to that?
Don't know. Just love rolling.
He's going to
crits.
poison me now. He's going to play a poison on me.
Yep.
He's going to play a rock snake toxin on me. And
I
now
can't
I'm
wait to
gonna die.
play 4 poisons onto your linchpin piece in the next game. So
Yeah, that's it. I'll definitely feel okay receiving it this time.
I like how, finally we found a game where there's no crits, Kent. So you can't just roll your way out of a bag this time.
man.
All right, and Liam, any final words from you, mate?
I feel like a winner at negative 5,200. I feel like I won the race to the bottom.
I feel
Which is
like
good.
really you and I won, Liam, and Kent is the only loser here. Like we're at the two extremes and Kent's just in the middle. So that's
Yeah,
how it
we've
works, right?
won.
Yeah.
Like I've won the enjoyment of losing.
We've won
so
in our
badly.
own ways, right?
Very good. All right, well, that's it from us this week. Thank you three, for joining me on a weird thing. We're all stuck in lockdown here, so we can't get together and play our usual games, and we're running out of videos as well. So we're going to get a little bit more crazy over the next few weeks as we keep the content coming to the channel. So if you guys are watching at home, hope you had fun. Hope you scored better than we did. Wouldn't be too difficult, I imagine. But if you cheated, doesn't count. If you pause the video to look something up, you got to watch it in one take to.
Also,
And
let us
no
know
one got all
if you.
those flip questions. I don't care. No one got all those flip questions right. I'm
also,
staking my
let us-
reputation.
Let us know if anyone got lower than me as well, just so I can feel better. I think that'd be great.
Very
Hey,
good. Anyway,
look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right, Liam?
It was just to the point. I think it was like at around like negative 3,000.
Actually,
I was like,
you missed 100%
it doesn't
of
even
the
matter.
Shots
I'm
you
like-
did take. So.
I was like, doesn't even matter. It only mattered when like at negative 1,000. I was like, nah, keep going.
keep going. Oh, you had a way to come back there, but you had a few loose shots there, I think. Anyway, thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you on our next video. Have a good weekend.
Catch you later.
Like,
Bye.